it when I turn up the bass.
How bizarre that I'm typing in Free State and everything that comes up is to do with Depeche Mode.
My arse hurts.
That's all I've ever wanted.
But it's all you've ever needed.
Oh,
Safe in your arms.
damn.
Oh, here's me talking. I'd muted my mic. Yeah, we're live and fucking, as per usual, professional as ever.
We're live yet?
The first words I've all heard was shit and something else.
Probably. It's a good fucking chance to be
When we've
fair.
gone live then?
Someone
Yeah.
saw us.
Hello, people.
I got a sore arse, so I feel gear.
Monkeypox.
Nice
Definitely.
to see you both.
Definitely monkeypox. So, what we're at? Where we're at? I know we've been waiting for this one for a little while because I think everybody's just a bit sick and tired of getting screwed for taxes and not actually seeing where the taxes are going, but more importantly, not even being fucking asked about where our fucking tax money's being spent seems to be the gripe for most people. Especially being as we're being told by Richie Sunak, fuck yous lot and your electricity bills. I need to spend £500,000 of your fucking money making me look like a cunt. Sorry, mate, it didn't fucking work. I want a refund. Fucking, more to the point.
You still look like a cunt.
I'm seeing fucking not millions, but billions of fucking pounds being sent to Ukraine.
Yeah, have it. Have it.
Since when the fuck did we have billions to spend in fucking Ukraine, but we ain't got fucking billions to spend in our own fucking country, sorting our own shit out?
I think we won the lottery.
I think Ukraine's fucking won the lottery at this rate.
Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, God.
You right, geezer,
And the
in the chat?
people with him.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling Ukraine in the membrane.
Yeah.
Hey.
I went past this right posh house today. Fucking beautiful house, really nice. In the back garden, it had a fucking flagpole with a Ukrainian flag. I thought, what a prick.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Talk about champagne socialism.
So Putin doesn't see it on Google Maps.
Champagne.
Did you give a fuck about the deaths in Ukraine before fucking Putin started? No.
Well, yeah. They
Why do you
started
care
in
now?
2014, everybody.
Can you
The
find
Maidan.
on the map?
The Maidan. Where the West introduced and ousted the proper president for their own president. And who was that? An actor called Zelensky, who now is the front of the media, the money, because he's a fucking actor. Paid. Handsomely by the billions. And so does everyone else.
Yeah.
The rest of the WEF. And they all have their money running through the veins of that shithole.
Oh, World
I feel
Economic
sorry for the
Forum.
citizens.
For those that
feel
don't
sorry for
understand the
Ukrainian-
acronym. Any.
Feel sorry for the Ukrainian citizens because their government has just fallen like Yugoslavia that they made Yugoslavia fall.
Speaking about the WEF, has anybody seen how much Davos is spending on the security just for the forum to exist?
Well, by the looks of them, about 12 pence.
They've got their own police force, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think back in 2016, which is a while ago, I recall from looking at the other day, it was 23 million back in 2016.
Wow. Wow. Could have got us for that.
Hey, you negotiate your own
Us bunch
stuff.
of professionals.
Yeah.
You're right.
Get a proper job done.
Yeah.
Hey, if
Look
they've
up,
asked
your
me
name's
for
not
some-
down. Yeah.
Hey, if they've asked me for some fucking javelins, then they've ended up with the things that Steve Backley used to fucking throw.
Yeah.
I would do quite well with those.
Read the
Well,
PE
you're from-
department quick.
Be cheaper.
That area.
Mm.
Evening, Bobo.
Hello.
Darren.
Evening, Kelly. Evening, Babu. Not really watching the live chat. I do apologise. That's
Me
very
neither.
remiss, isn't it?
I know.
It's very unprofessional, don't you know?
Well, I've got me things. I have to look organised, even though I'm not on.
'Cause we are the most
And the
professional
nuts.
YouTube channel out there.
Oh, it's
Well, we are, because Trump's got a list of topics that we can moan about for the
Well,
next hour.
we started, didn't we, with the BL. The government has given 50 million quid to the BLM. Well, we all know what the Democratic Party did with all the BLM money.
Hang on.
And lefty, anti-British fucking organisations.
But hang on.
Yeah, I
we've,
wanna
already,
refund-
we've already established, though, the BLM, right, was a fucking load of bollocks, and they ended up buying themselves £1 million mansions and all that shit, and they've been done for that, ain't they?
Yeah, black lesbian Marxists.
Yeah, trained Marxists.
I want a tax refund for every shit decision the government make, like BLM.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What would you rather spend? Right, let's just have a little vote in the fucking comments, and out of us all, what would you rather spend? 50 million quid on some bullshit BLM bollocks, right? That's not going to actually do fuck all because it's, you know, it's just a con. Or 50 million quid on putting fucking veterans into fucking houses instead of living on the street.
Do I get a badge with the BLM thing?
Yeah, you get a
Or
badge
a
and a fucking... You get a little badge and a little hat saying, yeah, I'm a wanker too.
That's the one I'm going for. As long as people know that I've virtued my money,
Yeah.
that's the one I want, restate.
The black lesbian Marxists.
And it's a large for the T-shirt.
Righto. It's fucking... You know what I mean? But why are we fucking constantly putting our fucking paws into other countries and going, oh, these poor countries, they need our help?
I know.
When we're going,
Yeah,
hang on,
well, we...
look a fucking round.
Well, look at India and China. They've got a fucking space program, and we're giving them money.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, don't we pay the dole in fucking India or something? I had. Did somebody fucking tell me that? One of the fucking country, a particular country, we paid like their dole money. It's like, how's that work? Now that
The
might
trouble
be
of having
fucking
a foreign
something
government.
or nothing. But if that's true, what the fuck?
Yeah, we've got a foreign government working for foreigners. And foreigners that don't even live in the country. We've been usurped.
I'll just, yeah.
Oh, Rishi's as English as I am. We're going to get him on next week for Jubilee weekend. He's going to tell us all what his granddad did for the country during the war. Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, mate, if I got a chance to have him on this fucking show, program, whatever, even if I just got a chance to speak to the cunt, right, my first question is, how come you're fucking worth £500,000, right, of our money to try and make you not look like a cunt? I'll tell you what, you could have saved a shitload, man. You didn't need to spend any of that fucking money. All you need to do is your actual job. And you wouldn't have looked half as much of a cunt.
But that's
Yeah,
the thing,
exactly.
though. He is doing his job, isn't he?
Well,
Well, for the globalists.
for the globalists,
Exactly.
he ain't doing his job by the fucking people that pay his salary.
No, all of them are. Doesn't matter what country they're in. They're all globalists. They're all led there.
Yep.
They're all led there by false voting and stealing elections. That goes to France. That goes for America. We fell into ours because we wanted Brexit, and they still took 5 years, and we're still laying out the fucking thing. They tried
Yeah.
to overthrow a government just to get it fucking through. These cunts are working not for this country, but for other countries. These fuckers need ousting. They really do, because they're not British, and they're certainly
Yeah,
not
but when
the
you,
British
when you say
people.
other countries are doing the same thing as well. So it's,
All their
they're
own
not
bank
doing it-
balances, then.
well, yeah, I'd say more like the the NWO, but that's just my thoughts.
Oh, I like them.
Ooh.
NWO with attitude, straight out of Compton. Those ones.
No, that was the NWA, but you know,
Oh.
I prefer
No,
them
no,
too.
no, 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 no. No, these are the poor man's version, straight out of Orpington.
Now, here's a question for you, because you're all bright and you know I'm shit with money. If you've got inflation and you decide to print more money, is that really a good thing?
No, it's never a good thing.
Well,
gonna-
if
Some of my
inflation was
savings.
bigger,
It's going to
Fucking
make
hope
money
Rishi's
worth
watching
less.
then. I hope Rishi's watching.
Right? Yeah, and Richie, if you're done watching, right, you know this trickle-down theory that you cunts keep on fucking going on about, right, that's been proven not to work because you do dumb shit like this, you know, print a load of money and then go, well, why's inflation gone up? Because you printed a load of money. By the time that money trickles down, it's worth fuck all by the time it gets down to the people on the fucking street, you know what I mean?
He can only
What-
give it to himself in Ukraine.
What is the inflation compared to 2019?
Look at the gold. Look at gold, right? And that's the inflation.
Don't forget, we can spend £5 to £10 million a week on all the probably about 200, 300, 400, 500,000 illegal refugees we've got in the country. So, yeah, they like giving our money away to anything. Never ask us, do they, funnily enough?
They're like,
No.
they're like giving our money away to anything that ain't for us.
Yeah, exactly. Usurpers. Foreigners.
Is this green tax a thing on your gas and... Sorry, Flux, in my excitement to get them riled up. This green tax for Boris's, is that an actual thing?
What do you mean, an actual thing? Is it actually going to fucking cost us money? Yeah. Is it actually
on
going
the
to do
bill
anything
already,
to
isn't it?
fucking, you know what I mean?
It already is.
Produced
it
already.
is. We already have the green
Already
tax.
on the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does,
It's on-
by
it's on
paying an
gas,
extra
it's on
fucking 20
petrol.
quid on your bill, does it create an extra fucking, I don't know, 20 tons less carbon? No.
Can you opt out of
Yeah.
paying it?
Okay. It's, but,
Do you think they give you that choice?
Perhaps not, no.
not anyone watching the video.
I'm going back to steam and coal.
climate change is a crock of bollocks. Now, pollution is an actual fucking thing, and you know what I mean. That needs to have the money that global fucking warming's having the money spent on. Pollution. Get all that fucking plastic out of our fucking food chain.
Agreed.
But for some reason, we'd rather talk about something that's going to happen in 10 years' time or 20 years' time because it's been happening in 10 or 20 years' time for the last 40 fucking years.
We
At
don't want
at every point.
We don't want these fucking gen fucking crops either. All this fucking crap that they're trying to. Everyone's getting allergic to the shit they're fucking throwing in the crap. Leave our food alone. Stop trying to retire our fucking farmers because we know what you bastards are up to.
This is probably why everyone's got autism these days. Because that increased, didn't it? That's probably because of all this GM crop shit and all
Yeah,
the chemicals they put on crops as well.
I thought there was a I remember seeing a comparison chart of saying how many vaccines were given to children from, say, when 1960s, and the correlation of that to the level of cases of autism. And it's like, I mean, correlation doesn't mean causation, but it did follow.
Do you know which vaccine specific?
Oh no, loads, all of them. So let's just say that in the 1960s we used to give children 3 vaccines, and we had maybe one in 1,000, 100,000, one in 100,000 people with autism. Then you go up another decade, and you get like 15 vaccines being given to children, and autism rises in line with the amount of vaccines being. No, I don't know whether that's inaccurate, but I do recall seeing.
Well, they've been shrink wrapped, haven't they? There's no social. They don't socialise as much as we used to. They're autists because they're not really all. Well, there's some obviously are autists, but
Yeah,
most of them
I'm
have
only
got-
talking about the relation of not being isolated and anything like that. I really am talking about just about the relation of the rise of autism to the amount of vaccines that are being pumped into kids.
Well,
Yeah,
there is
they're
another
not all
factor.
autists.
And the other factor is that, well, people weren't really going to the doctors to be diagnosed with mental problems, more like physical
Okay,
problems
yeah,
back in them
yeah,
days. So
Yeah, very
Yeah, I'll
much.
go
So.
with that.
now there's a push to get a lot of people onto the spectrum, isn't there?
It's ridiculous. It's well, as we've seen with the NWO and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all brought in.
Point.
Yeah, but I mean,
And
there's
I've done
nothing
for
because we're
decades.
on about fucking taxation and fucking costs of fucking things, right? The NHS. What fucking cock jockey fucking runs that? Because I'm pretty sure a fucking 8-year-old with a calculator can do a lot better fucking job at budgeting than the fucking knobhead that's running it now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely a
Right.
farce. But yet,
Buy
this
a
is more of our
paracetamol.
money being spent and wasted.
For £9.
I mean,
Yeah, pathetic.
oh, by
On
the
the
way,
makeup job.
sorry, mate. By the way, Jeff prefers reviewing dishwashers.
No.
Oh, of course he does. It must be the wanking hour.
Let's get Jeff in here.
Yeah, jump in, Jeff.
Uh,
Let's hear all
yeah,
about
don't
it.
put him on. Don't put him on
Spin,
camera.
spin,
He
spin
might
and
be
suck.
masturbating.
Listening with interest. Oh, you might be
Oh,
disappointed.
it's a tax joke. Hey, maybe.
So, what can we actually fucking do about all this tax that we're paying and stealth taxes that we're paying, right? And we have got absolutely no control over what they do with it. That's how it
We've
seems.
got to
Anyway.
show these elites that we're not going to listen to them anymore because they're against this country. And as far as we're concerned, they're acting treasonous against this country.
Well, they know that we can't do anything against fighting tax because if we do try and do something like that, taxman will have you for it.
No, they don't fuck about. They do not fuck about
No, they
No,
HMRC.
they do not.
they
They
don't.
do not. No,
That's
they
saying, innit? The government, you lie to the government and they'll nick you for it. You know what I mean? You can be put in jail. The government lie to you and it's
Within
just
half
politics.
an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy
Pardon me.
after you, it's a Tuesday.
Part of me feels that maybe we should jump on the dole to get our fill and then go back into work. You know, just the fill of the refund.
Well, they've made up jobs for jobs. It's like even firms now are outsourcing human resources, all this, or watch this video we've got from these, and it's like making up fucking jobs. When there's a firm looking after a firm and its employees, rather than make up jobs, and just how they make more money or how they manage is beyond me.
Well, I know a lady who works at Manchester Art Gallery as a volunteer, and she's into art, and she does tours right, as a volunteer, not as a job. It's her hobby, and she's having to go on diversity courses.
Oh my God,
What,
dear
for walking
God.
around and going, this is not the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
Mona
where did
Lisa. This is from Jack, age 7, and this is yeah. She has to go on diversity
Little league is
training.
black.
The
Nice.
fuck?
Is there any way we can restrict the powers of MPs?
No, there doesn't seem to be
The
any
other guy.
mechanism that's legal mechanisms that we can hold these fuckers to account. I mean, I still don't know, right? And I have looked, but I don't actually know what they're meant to do with the money off tax on fuel.
I thought it went on the roads, but it doesn't, does
No,
it?
don't. I mean, where does the money that you pay? Because that's a double tax thing. You pay the duty tax and then you pay VAT tax. It's double taxed which is why it costs a fucking fortune.
But I thought that was the point of leaving Europe, to get rid of that. Because in 2016, they give us a vote. That's the only time I believe that, or it's the last time I believe we will see democracy, because they didn't think we'd vote out. We voted out, and it was such a simple question. Even I understood it. Do you want to stay in Europe, or do you want to leave? There were fuck all about a deal or a treaty or a protocol. It was a we in or out.
Soft Brexit, all those bollocks they made up.
Yeah. And when did we everybody bring on this? When we're talking about diversity training, when was racism brought to the fore and used against people that are not racists? And it was simply the George Floyd thing. Since then, BLM, race, diversity, CRT, blah blah blah, has all been thrown at you. They've been waiting to unload their duffel bag.
They just moved the goalposts with the voting. When people voted, that's all they did. As soon as we voted to leave, they moved the goalposts and was like, but there was this and this and this to it. Like, really?
They just made up racism overnight.
Well, they made everything racist, so as far as I'm concerned, nothing's now racist, is it? Because everything is it. So once you take the value of a word away, what's the point?
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
they want chaos. They want to divide. They want to do this, but they're doing an absolutely fabulous job of it.
It's a given.
Stay away from their poison.
Yeah, then road tax on top as well.
Yeah, well said, Jeff. Yeah. Oh, can I just say, since Trump's mentioned George Floyd, I'd like to congratulate him on his 2 years sobriety the other day. Well done, son.
Yeah.
Did you see the meme though? I mean, that meme's
No.
fucking priceless, right? The price of petrol.
Yeah.
It was 2 years ago how much the price of
Wasn't
diesel
it?
was.
Oh, Gammon put it on Get. I was like, oh no.
That was right though, isn't it?
No, he put it on. Put it
I
on.
haven't seen this. Where is it?
Oh, it'll be in one of the servers now, don't they? But
Yeah, well, it'll be in freeze.
I'll look up. Is it in your memes or is it in chatting?
I don't know whether it's in my server or whether it's in Gammon's, dude.
I think you put
yeah.
it in your general.
It's the only true part of about that picture, man. How much you got screwed for diesel?
Yeah, 2 years ago today. So sad.
Fucking
And there's the fucking diesel, petrol at 99 cents.
Told you should be getting it from Packy Dave, red diesel.
Great.
Great.
why'd you keep on calling him that?
Packy Dave?
Yeah,
Well, he's a virgin.
he's a virgin.
Yeah. No, he's not from Pakistan, but Paki means pure, and he's returned unopened. He's never had a girlfriend. You're about as fucking Pakistani as I am.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I found it now. Speedway.
Oh fucking dear me. Well, there you go then. So before anybody starts saying that he was being racist, obviously he wasn't.
Yeah, Pakistan,
job.
pure land, that's what it means, yeah. Paki Dave, pure Dave, yeah. Returned unopened. Yeah. You break the seal if you want, I've got his number.
Yeah. He's got rid of all that acne now.
It's a syphilis he's struggling with, but
Soon it'll be the monkeypox.
Yeah.
well, I'm dithering whether to admit to it or not. I'm just waiting to see what the test is. You know me, I'll always take one for the team.
Always known that of you.
Right? Fucking hell, there was nobody more upset when Belfield got strip searched than that me.
We're at the back of the landing craft, but we're first for everything else.
Why, yeah.
Use cat
Yeah.
litter to wash the red dye out.
Oh. Oh, filter it.
Filter what? Get red dye out of what?
Yeah, what?
Out of diesel.
Red
apparently.
diesel you were talking about.
Well, good luck in getting red diesel.
Well, I know. Ever since you lot have gone on to white, it's been a fucker to get hold of.
It's as cheap as sugar cane.
He's got that fucking hard to get out of now. He decided to buy a petrol.
Well, what you call it? To get red diesel, you have to be licensed now, don't you?
Oh, fucking.
Well, you just have to have a pump and a big van, apparently.
Or just done it in a tube. It just depends where you're getting it from.
Well, we need to disable all the CCTV so all the thieves can go thieve in the garages.
No, because that would be
Oh, well,
illegal and we
fine,
can't
we can
condone that type of behaviour.
Oh, no. No.
Okay.
Condone what behaviour?
Don't know.
How do you bring about change by sitting on your ass? You can't.
Well, this is what we're tasked with, right? We've got to do things properly, non-violent.
No, we got. In other words, we've got to do things their way.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get nowhere.
Without saying
It's
shit.
designed to keep you in your place.
Yeah. But
Yeah, until we use them. We got to use them.
Where's Flavour?
Release you in a Ian Paisley, go on.
No, don't do it.
No, we've got to what you call it. We've got to play them at their own game.
Oh, well, I always lose.
so does that mean we can go around robbing the banks?
No.
No, we just have to create a charity and dupe everyone to pay into it.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, they
Now
don't walk in
you're
with
talking.
stockings on their head. What they might
But
do.
we'll want the lefties to pay into it, not the righties.
Well, what we need to do is create a charity, right? The politicians have to pay into.
Yeah.
And only politicians.
Can I run a charity on £3 million a year?
No, of course you can't.
Right.
Don't be silly.
Okay.
Well, call one Ukrainian Lives Matter and only give them 10%.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they do, though, isn't it? I mean, for every pound that goes in, only 10 pence gets to the actual charity. What
Yep.
the fuck?
Oh, we can beat that. We can do it for 7.
Oh, apparently right now in Paris, there are ongoing battles between youths and police
Oh.
We've
outside, in France, Paris. It'll ticker tape in a minute, I'll see.
When you say youths, you'll find out in a minute, of course, but I wonder if it's
I
French
won't, because they won't elaborate. I'll have to look into it deeper somewhere else.
Indigenous youth.
New French.
Or
New French,
imported
yeah.
youth.
Oh.
New French. Like the
That was
new
very
woman.
diplomatic.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I was
it's
going to ask earlier. Is that, we were talking about the immigration in the UK, blah, 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 illegal, la, la, la. And we've had 1 million, according to the reports. Out of that 1 million, has anybody, because I haven't, I must admit, has anybody taken the time to have a look at the demographic breakdown of those legal 1 million?
No.
No, me neither.
And riot police. French youths and riot police running battles. So it's French youths and riot police.
Can we not get that on screen? It'll be more entertaining than football.
Have been tear gassed by police at the start of plants for no reason. Oh, they're talking about maybe Liverpool fans getting done there. That's a separate incident because right now they're battling with the fucking thing. The right place.
Well, thing is, if you import the wrong kind, they're obviously gonna not like.
Well, hopefully, I get to exactly what it says in a minute. But yeah, running battles. Wonder what the fuck's going on there. They haven't said football.
Fireworks,
Said
tear gas,
football,
water
man.
cannons.
Running battles are taking place between French youths and riot police outside Stade de France.
Running battle.
Sky Sports News chief news reporter Cave says he and 3 members of his crew have been tear gassed by police at the Stade de France for no reason.
You're
Have the French surrendered
It's all
yet?
going, it's all kicking off outside the Stade de France. Ooh la la.
Fucking Babu.
Well,
Babu,
I mean-
man.
The cops, they never give up until they deploy the water cannons.
I mean, thing is, at the end of the day, here we are. I mean, we've been taking piss out at French for donkeys.
It's easy, isn't it?
What's your job?
Let's- Yeah, but let's face it, they're doing more than we are.
Yeah,
they
they
though?
are. They've always been known not
hang
to
on.
do that. Like,
They have more nationalism than us.
Yeah, but hang on. Right? You say they're doing more than we are. Right?
Yeah.
Let's have a go.
How? They're
Yeah,
still
well,
in the fucking worse position than us. So how the fuck are they doing
they've
more than
been
what we are?
taking over more than us.
All they're doing is fucking up their own shit that then them are going to be taxed extra on to pay for repairing.
These fuckers, these have just been conned out of a fucking general election by a fucking president who's probably got
Allegedly.
more supporters than
Yeah.
Tiny Tim.
Hashtag Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hashtag Dominion.
Like we ain't seen fucking voter fraud before. Oh, hashtag allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, throw a few of them in every now and again.
Yeah.
We never know what to say.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Truth bombs.
It's a standard, isn't it? We don't want them to get in, so we'll just nick it.
Yeah.
Bada bing. What they're gonna
We
do?
don't know enough about the French, so can't really make an opinion.
I know all I need to know, mate. I don't like them.
The French.
If Hitler had stopped at France, everybody would have been contented, I reckon.
It's a
I
lovely
wonder what the
country,
French media are like.
It's a lovely country, France, just ruined by the French.
Yeah.
We all know that the media control the people because when people watch TV, they get the information. So I'm just wondering what the French media are like.
They're like us, but they speak French.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hateful.
pretty much. The propaganda wing of the government.
Yeah, it's standard,
Well,
isn't it?
Let's face it. I mean, Macron, what a vile piece of fucking turd he is.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
is
who
kind
the
of
hell
strange.
would want to vote for that?
Well, not many people wanted to, but unfortunately, the dead made a fucking surprise
Yeah.
appearance.
Oh, yeah, Dominion said no.
I mean, when you look at it, you look at Canada, yeah, who's got whatever that thing is. And then you've
Dominion
got
said no.
and then you've got Germany. And then
Dominion
you've got
said no.
union rulers. I mean, they're a bunch
Dominion
of...
said no.
If you walked up to them and went, boo, I think they'd piss their pants.
Well, one thing
Honestly,
that strikes me about them is you look at Trudeau, and allegedly, his old fellow was a bit iffy. And he's got iffy company, and when I say iffy company, I mean he's in the company of paedophiles. And when you look at Doris, and he's not English, is he? He's a Yank. But his missus has been photographed in satanic worship photographs.
Oh.
Now, that's not right. Then you got Macron, who married his French teacher. He's the youngest in his family, and they've got 2 sons, 2 stepsons.
yeah.
They're all fucking degenerates. They're all into wrong things.
Technically, isn't his wife a paedophile?
Well, you might say that.
Allegedly.
I think.
We'll throw an allegedly in there just to cover it anyway.
yeah.
That's the bit I was grasping for.
You know,
Absolutely.
I don't know too much about them, and I ain't got a Scooby-Doo, but what I do know is I'm getting fed up of being screwed for taxes and fucking seeing fucking headlines of multiple billions of pounds going to a cause that nobody give a fuck about before. But now all of a sudden, because it's virtuous, we can spend billions on that, whilst watching our vets get fucking left homeless, whilst we're importing fucking shitloads of foreign fucking people. Well, we're not importing them, but we're laying them through the border, putting them cunts up in 4-star hotels, costing us a fucking absolute fortune. People can't even go on fucking holiday anymore. You know what I mean? Because they can't book an hotel.
These fuckers are all on politician wages, and they're all multimillionaires.
They shouldn't be giving away our money. I mean, the causes like BLM were already open to the public for them to donate if they felt like it. Why the fuck is the government using our taxes money to give to them? We didn't consent to it.
No, it's fucking borrowed.
Never asked. Never asked.
It's an absolute piss take. And the thing is, you got no way of going, oh, what the fuck you playing at?
But didn't I hear about, isn't it Trudeau also had to pay a lawsuit out? It came to light last week. Something to, a junior aid or something along those lines. Anyway, it was to do with sex, allegedly. So
Yeah, they're all wrong.
it's all across the board.
Yeah. And look how Nazified they all are. I wouldn't mind, but they call us the Nazis and all. Just projection. We know what you are. We've seen how evil you are. We know that you're called globalist, which is worse than any fascist name, any Nazi name, any communist name. You're the worst. You are the worst.
Trudeau showed his fucking colours, didn't he? I mean, how fucking totalitarian do you have to be to fucking shut down a peaceful fucking protest, invoke fucking military, try and fucking shut down the bank accounts of these people, fucking stop the funding for these people? I mean,
Which was successful.
And now,
that's
and
a
now we're
democracy
asking
all of a
us to
sudden.
bring all water to Ottawa, aren't they? Will the truck drivers bring us water? We're running out of water.
You know,
truck drivers, do them a favour, something go on.
fuck it. I don't know how he's got the gall to show his face in public, let alone still
Well,
be.
because they all have, mate. Because it's, as we said a moment ago, with 2016, it's all bollocks. We think we've got a choice, but it's just bollocks or bollocks because the wankers on top have got control.
They'll do what they want.
That's why no matter who you vote for, nothing will ever fucking change. You'll always get the same result, but it'll just be under a different colour.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Why can't, I mean, to be quite honest, what we need to do is convince enough people, pass it around and get it on out there, that next election, everybody stay at home.
Yeah, they won't be voted.
No, if everybody stays at home, then nobody gets voted in. Then they after that start and ask the question, why?
Yeah, but,
And then we
Yeah,
start
but
saying,
the mail-in votes will win the day then.
yeah, but that
Well,
ain't,
in the
that
ballot
ain't
paper.
that
They're gonna
won't
do
work,
it.
dude, because all that'll happen is they'll go, oh, nobody voted, so we get to choose anyway.
Dominion said no.
So, unfortunately, how it works is that nobody gets the power to put a government in. So they have to go back to the electorate, and then they'll have to then make concessions what the electorate wants. If they don't, then we say, "Mate, we're not giving you power."
Well, yeah, but best of luck with that.
Well, yeah, because there's all these yellow, two-faced, backstabbing motherfuckers that would say, well,
Motherfuckers.
they're not voting, so we're going to vote and we're going to get who we want in. Oh, by the way, my pronouns are, up yours, fucking get buried.
Dominion says no.
It's right, though, isn't it? Come on, how many sexes is that?
There's There's
Give
two.
me one.
There's two genders. There's
You look
only
as though you're a
two
little
genders.
girl, aren't you? Really?
Two
Aye.
genders. So why have we got more? I mean, come on. Sir Keir Starmer, the leader of the opposition, can't turn around and say, this is what a woman is and this is what a man is.
He's not a biologist.
I think
Oh,
we've
it's
got
extra.
more genders. I think we've got
It's
more.
extra Angela Rayner, doesn't he? He
Yeah,
must
we've
be
got more
confused.
genders because we've got more stupid people. That's why.
Hey, as Ricky Gervais, he turned round and he said, "Oh, the new women." He said, "You know the new women, the ones with beards and cocks."
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Isn't he getting
Here's the
scared?
Do you know what gets me? Why didn't one of these say to him, right, what sex are you then?
Indeed, indeed.
Simple question, isn't it? What sex
Amoeba.
are you?
Exactly, indeed, and it's been said all the whilst it was going through over in the Senate and the debate. They go, well, hang on, you've just said the word woman, you've called yourself a woman. What the fuck are you? So it's all by fucking design.
Oh,
There
they,
you go. Right, every time you ask somebody, you want to go out and say, right, what sex are you? They go, well, I'm non-binary. Stick them in a straight jacket, stick them in a caravan, and stick them in a loony bin.
Can I meet popsicle?
You may
Like, you
well.
can call yourself whatever the fuck you want nowadays. It don't really matter, does it? You know what I mean? Because somebody will go, somebody will fucking defend your fucking stupidity. At the end of the day, there is always
They don't
somebody out
like
there that's
sharing the
waiting in the
community,
wings
don't they?
to fucking jump on, you know, somebody else's virtue signaling fucking defence. Because that's another thing that fucks me right off, right? People that fucking defend other people. They ain't got a dog in the hunt, but they're going, yeah, man, they should have the right to call themselves an attack helicopter fucking lesbian spanner.
well,
Why?
look at the swimmer. He's standing there on the blocks. They're all women, and he's got a balls and a cock hanging in front of him.
We should have the right to not take them seriously, though. You know what I mean? That's the
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah, they should give him a head start because he's got like a bit of trouble.
That's no one points at them.
It's the thing, you can actually be prosecuted now for misgendering somebody.
Fucking,
How are you supposed to know?
well, that's the
If
thing.
you look like a fucking guy, you call him a guy.
Yeah.
And
Go
look
fuck
at the
yourself.
dad.
I'm not playing by your rules.
There was a dad that was jailed for refusing to use the gender that his daughter, son, whatever
Was
you want
this
to call it.
Canada?
It was either Canada or Australia, yeah.
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 Both Nazi states, as we see.
You know what I mean? Come on, let's be
Oh.
serious here. Go to prison for, you know. I thought, you know, it's what you call it. You know, it's free speech. Obviously not, because if you don't agree with what they've got to say, you
And
go to
also,
prison.
it takes away from this is my house, my rules. So if you're a mum or a dad, you know what I mean?
Yep.
My house, my rules. You get your own fucking house. You do what the fuck you want there. But apparently not now. No. So it's a nanny state taking control of your kids even further underneath your fucking roof.
Yeah.
Fucking cunts, wankers.
All right, there, Dave, your missus has got a bigger cock than mine.
But it's not just that. You think about it. I mean, there's been quite a few cases where they've took the parents to court
Look at the video.
over money. You know what I mean? You know, well, you're 18 now, time to get out and start earning your way. Well, but I want to go to college. And earn your way and go through college. They take them to court. The court then makes the parents pay to put them through college. What's that about?
Be an orphan. I'd be an orphan. I've disowned you.
Oh, I think the
Fuck off.
the definitely fucking Great Britain, United Kingdom, England, has seriously fucking dropped the ball, and our forefathers would be
Everyone.
fucking disgusted in what's happened.
Oh,
I
fucking hell.
can't see any old timer fucking turning me around and going, "Oh, it's great, all this poverty and fucking division and fucking all the rest of it. It's fucking brilliant. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they wanted, isn't it? When they let loonies out at Asylum and said, right, if you want to be an attack helicopter, you can. And the reason why they did it, because they knew that the straight and normal people would go, no, I'm not having that. You know what I mean? So it's causing division. So nobody bonds together.
Well, we should stick them all back in Pandora's box where they all belong.
Right, the thing is though, right, I don't give a fuck what you want to call yourself. You want to call yourself an attack helicopter, fill your fucking boots. But if I fucking call you, you know what I mean? Alright, dude.
Yep.
Fucking...
And
That-
tell
that
me,
isn't-
I
that
haven't
isn't-
got to fancy you now as a helicopter, have I?
No, that isn't just cause for you to start going, oh, I'm going to get all offended because you didn't use my correct fucking pronoun. That remember,
No.
you chose, and I haven't got a fucking clue what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I
see,
mean?
no,
Solution.
Yeah.
If you don't fancy a transgender, you're for it.
Yeah,
Well, for years, people have called girls dudes as well. I've seen it in the movies.
Yeah.
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 Dudes,
Guys,
dudettes, fucking...
guys.
Hello,
all of them.
chaps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking...
we're British.
Why are people taking offence because people don't automatically know what their fucking pronoun that they chose that
Yeah.
week is?
Well, I've got the pronoun that covers everyone.
Yeah.
Just call everyone arsehole. It's gender neutral.
That works.
I don't identify as left wing, so I don't have to use pronouns.
No? I mean, why do you need a pronoun?
Yeah, you don't make
They're
me
not
say
pronouns. They're just pronouns. They're not yours.
Yeah.
I'll just say I don't know what a noun is.
What,
Yeah,
since when
pronoun.
do we need to complicate fucking shit for the
Yeah.
sake of complicating shit?
Maybe it's short for noun again.
I mean, it is what it is. I just...
It's a dude in a skirt.
What, Scottish?
that's not a
That's
skirt,
kilt.
it's a kilt.
Kilt.
Don't-
Oh,
fucking
talking of
scared.
Scottish Nazis, she's been quiet, hasn't she, Sturgeon?
She's getting
Oh,
peeled down.
Has anybody found out what happened to this money yet?
What money?
Which one?
Well, the £600,000 that went missing.
Do I hear whistling?
It's all gone very quiet about that, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Like,
I
you
ain't
know,
got a clue, man.
yeah, and all these investigations over corruption and whatnot, they've all disappeared again.
Mm.
It's all gone quiet. Nothing to see here.
And the £500,000 plane ride Liz Truss got to wherever she was going.
Australia, yeah. Oh, she's just like us, Liz.
Well worth it every minute.
And she said it was necessary.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that when Sturgeon spent all that money going to America to fettle a thing to try and get the Americans on the side, to force Boris into letting them have a referendum. Are you taking... How much did that cost? Oh, no mention on how much it cost. Let's keep that hush-hush. I bet it weren't like a couple of grand. She's wasted. She's running Scotland into the ground and
All
blaming.
these politicians would absolutely shit themselves if they got audited. Audit the government, they'd fucking shit themselves.
See, this is what I reckon, right? I've said it before. We ought to have MPs on minimum wage. Put minimum wage for all MPs, and one or two things will happen. Minimum wage will either go up, right? Or fucking, you know what I mean? Prices will come down. One of the
Don't
two.
forget, MPs have more than just the job of being an MP, don't they? They have other jobs.
Didn't one of the Labour MPs get done for corruption somewhat this week?
Oh, the lovely Jess Phillips, yes. Yes, she did.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah. Sargon will be upset, won't he? Yeah, financial corruption she's been done for. So,
Why is
well
she still
done.
a politician?
Well, 3 chances. They get 3 goes, right?
Yeah.
No chance. She needs sacking. Not giving social security. Oh, by the way, no pension. Remember that nice little pension?
Yeah, no severance either.
Yeah, nothing.
It's like one of the
It's
highest.
just been done.
Like when we get sacked.
Yeah. Like, bye bye. Have a nice life. Oh, what? You're going to lose your house? Oh, what a shame. Just
Yeah,
like,
you've got to wait 6 weeks to get your dole. Now you've been sacked.
Crime does not pay.
yeah. Well,
Unless you're
you're a
government.
allegedly, it does pay. Well,
Very
we know
much
it
so.
pays.
Isn't that communism?
Well,
I
you look at
no,
it
no,
now.
that's not.
You look at the set of politicians we've got now. We have never seen so many rich politicians. Now,
Well,
question:
their wages are 89,000 and their expenses is around $500,000.
Yeah, but it's thing. If they're claiming expenses, it means they've spent that money on whatever. Yeah, so they've got 80 grand. I'm sorry, if they get 80 grand a year, and don't forget this is before tax. So let's say,
Don't forget.
for argument's sake, they're getting 60 grand a year take on pay. I don't
Yeah,
care.
don't forget the petrol and the taxes they get to work.
Yeah, but it's the thing. Even with the best will in the world, if they're getting 60 grand a year, how comes they're multi-millionaires? What?
Exactly, I said that earlier. It's fucking madness. In America, they're billionaires.
Well, that's it. I mean, what gets me is why aren't people asking questions?
Well, Kendall Taylor in the comments has said they stopped independent audits when over 10 million went missing from Sheffield Council. They're all fucking dodgy, and I don't use allegedly there.
Every vein in a leaf, every branch.
It's rotten. When have they ever done anything for us? We shouldn't be in fuel poverty.
Ever.
We
Well, look at
shouldn't.
slavery. We fucking paid for it. When did we have slaves? The 1% had the slaves and made us pay for it.
Yeah.
Go on,
You know,
I haven't
like
done
our
well,
fucking
don't
forefathers or everything fucking benefited from owning fucking slaves. Fucking, it wasn't us. It was them.
Oh, what, we're in workhouses till 1948.
Fucking,
Paved with gold, our streets, weren't they?
oh, fucking standard. But that's the thing. Why is it, right? People fucking generally just go, well, white people, fucking, they had slaves. No. In fact, there's every
No.
fucking colour under the sun, fucking, of people that have owned slaves. But it's always been the fucking 1%, the echelons, the elites.
Yeah, but it is the
First
thing.
slave owner in America was the black chap called Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Blacks had slaves. Their own kind. Oh, are they asking
They stole them.
recompense from them? Are they egg?
No. And their pavements do litter with gold when they're mined.
Right. Yeah.
Hence
I mean,
why
I
they've been
just can't work out why the government is allowing the electric companies to put it up again in October when they just announced record profits. And when did it go up?
Yeah, well, they got
Hey,
shares in it, are they?
disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And on an agenda of something to do with Ukraine and Russia. These fuckers, it's one thing after another. One thing after another.
Russia's
and when
getting
you're
the
done
blame
with
for
one,
fucking everything, eh? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Anything that happens, blame Russia.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
they've been doing it for years since
Right.
Trump was in.
it's like the gas and oil, right? What a lot of people are forgetting is that this gas and oil that they've bought, that they put the price up on, was agreed months and months and months ago at that said price. So why are we paying like we're paying?
And why they don't take the tax off it? At least the VAT, because as we said before, the VAT was put on as like a trade description with the European community,
Yeah.
and
that's
it
right.
should have been wiped off as soon as we left.
The European Economic Community. That's what we joined. Not some federal superstate.
Nope.
Well, wasn't it the Steel and Mining Works community or something before it was the EEC?
God knows.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
By
I think so.
BlackRock.
You know, because it's
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to enable, trade.
Mm. Yeah, it was a trade zone,
Hmm.
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
political zone.
And that's where VAT came in to, sort of counter what their currencies were, etc.
It's just
But yeah, we left Europe. Why haven't you taken VAT off over them?
Well, it's thing you see, they didn't take the VAT off. Instead, they put it up, so it went from 5% to 10%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
On,
austerity
It's our
measures.
money now.
They spend like bastards.
yeah, but here's the thing: that when they sat there and went, "Well, we can't do anything else to help you." All right, so let me get this straight. Not only did you put an extra 5% on VAT, so that's now 10%. Not only are we paying, I think it's around, 25% on the gas and the electric as a green tax. I mean, just, you can't do it. Oh, really? I've got an idea, a few politicians, what you can do. You can remove the 35%, the 25% in the green tax, and I think, is it 10% of this 25% actually goes to these companies to upgrade the system. Hang on a minute. You're getting all this money, but
And we
yet
know the con.
our money to upgrade the pipes, the pylons.
And we know it's a con. And we know it's a fucking con.
It's appalling. It's disgusting.
Biden's even been whispered to say it in front of, well done, blah, 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 Mr. Whatever. He said, we've got them finally to fucking agree that there is one. To believe, I think he said. To believe there is something like that. They're all fucking criminal, corrupt fuckers lining their own pocket.
Carbon taxing is an absolute fucking crock of shit. I mean, anybody with half a fucking brain cell can work out, right, that paying somebody money doesn't get rid of the carbon.
Yeah.
Right?
And also,
Is it not?
yeah, the plants need the fucking carbon.
Yeah,
It's not
I mean-
carbon they're talking about, it's carbon dioxide.
Yeah, and more to the
Well,
point,
yeah.
why do we want to get down to carbon zero? Because if that was the case, we'd all die.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
logically-
extincting us. That's what Extinct Rebellion are. Extincting us. They want us extinct. They hate themselves, so it stands to reason, doesn't it?
Oh,
It-
carbon
it's
neutral,
like,
everything's dead.
I want to know, right, what these councils are doing with all this money. I mean, especially Sadiq Twatface is doing with all this money is charging motorists. And on top of that, why is he charging as much for vehicles to go in because of these clean air zones that they're making? Yeah.
Oh, we've been listening to that Jeremy Vine, haven't we?
Point is this, right? Did the people of London, were they asked if they wanted this? No.
Of course they were.
Did the people of Bristol, or not Bristol, of Birmingham, were they asked if they wanted it? No. Now, fair dues, Manchester got caught and he's not doing it now.
Burnham.
Yeah, but point is, if he can do it, they can do it. Now, thing is this: if this is case, why has London extended it, and why
increase the cost?
increase, and why is he not posting? This is what we're doing with these taxes, other than putting. Matter of fact, I'm going to say this: all cyclists should have a number plate on the bike. All cyclists.
And pay insurance.
Yes.
Nope.
And tax. If they're taking up a lane, because let's face it, in London now, they have a proper cycle lane. Yeah? If they're riding on lanes that are specific on the road, not on the pavement, on the road, they should pay tax for that road. It's no good saying, well, we pay our council tax. So do we. But we've still got shit roads.
There's going to be a lot more fatties if that happens.
Well, the thing is, it's only fair because I mean, people on push bikes can do damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking, and if you've got a parked car, kid in a fucking bike comes, crashes into it, dents a fucking panel, that could write your fucking car off.
Done. I've had it done. Yeah.
Well,
You know what I mean?
how are you going to get a kid to have like insurance to ride a bike? They're going to say fuck off.
Well, the fact of the matter is that's where parental responsibility comes in, isn't it?
And we all know that doesn't happen because of nanny state.
Well, they'll have to think of fucking something out because, you know, you can't keep on fucking expecting people to keep on claiming on their own insurance and paying through the nose because somebody else has fucking damaged their shit. That ain't fair either, is it?
Well, what they could do is they could remove the fact that you've made a claim. You know, that doesn't affect your no claims bonus and whatnot.
That's not
Yeah,
going to
but
happen.
here's the
It's a
thing.
pain in the ass.
The one thing that makes me laugh, right, and it amazes me that nobody's ever said, "Well, this isn't fair." Right? Do you know when somebody runs into you and you make a claim against them, you know your insurance goes up as well, don't you?
Yep.
Why? You didn't, you know, you made a claim against their insurance, not your insurance, their insurance.
Yeah, it's to say that you're accident prone.
Well, you're not hired. You didn't have the accident. Somebody else.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They get to rip you off. That's all what counts.
Well, it's about time. It's like pensions. It's about time they're regulated properly and correctly. Oh, but let's face it, they won't want that because if that happened, and at the end of the day, they won't be able to rip us off.
There is no honour among thieves.
Mm.
Used to be.
It's appalling. No matter, you work it out, right? Say you bring on, you earn £500 a week. By the end of the week, you probably get to keep 30 quid out on it. Rest will be taxed.
That's to pay for the refugees.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
getting refugees, they're illegal fucking invaders. The majority of the people, well, not all, but the majority of the people that come in on the fucking boats, well, all them are definitely fucking illegal invaders. No?
All of them. Every one of them.
Fucking, you should be put in a cell and waiting for an airplane to pick you up and fuck you off somewhere. Preferably back
Yeah.
to where you come from. But if that can't be done, like I says, fuck it, Rwanda will do. But there's another load of bollocks, ain't I mean, 7.7 million that fucking Prince Patel's fucking give to people to fight against her own plan.
And
Lovely
fucking
lady.
logic in that.
Lovely lady.
Yeah.
Lovely lady. They all make sense, don't they?
You're right, Cat.
hey, Kat.
I mean, fucking hell.
Well, the thing is that they're running we should be self-sustainable. This country is self-sustainable.
We definitely
Well-
was. I don't know about now.
Well,
but I dare
Oh,
say,
yeah.
if push come to shove, right, and, you know, we went back to fucking old school, we would fucking
as
figure it out
Carlo
real
was
quick.
saying,
Well, yeah, I mean, if there is another world war that we get involved with and blockades happen and shit, we won't have enough food to feed our own because of the population we have. And one
well,
thing's
look what they're
guaranteed, that
doing.
we will have to starve for the immigrants.
well, look what...
Oh, fucking hell. that ain't going to create an issue, is he?
Well, here's the thing, right? Last year, and the year before, I watched farmers turn crops back into the soil. And I saw it at first hand as I'm driving up these motorways and byways and whatnot. Seeing them turn it in, and I'm like, why are they turning crops in? Why aren't they picking up?
Yeah.
Why? Because because the government paid them not to. Now this tells you two things.
Well-
One, the government is trying to keep the price of food up when it's telling us that when we come out of Europe, we can buy cheap food from whoever. Well, okay, yeah, I like that idea. Same with clothing, but what I'd rather do is pay the farmers for all the crops that they're growing and taking it out of soil.
Well, look at what they're doing with them now. They're offering them money to retire.
Hmm.
Yeah, we tried to get rid of farmers. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
at a point where we need to be giving farmers. Is there anything
other
you
way
need?
round.
I
Other way round, exactly.
mean, I remember
So
the.
what happens then?
Do you remember the
What
fucking
about
dairy
food
thing?
shortages? Look me.
So what happens if farmers don't grow food because they sold their land? What happens then? Do the government turn it all into houses and that we
Well,
import
because of the
100% food?
Yeah.
We had set aside land.
Yeah, like you'd feed a lot of people.
Oh, well, Bill Gates ended up
Crops.
buying it.
Used to have set aside land, didn't they? And that was to do with Europe and us wasting crops. We should be self-sustained. I don't know why this country is not self-sustained, because it's a fucking shame it ain't.
Well, it should be.
And that's because of these cunts.
It's like when they say, no, we've got X amount of poison land or whatever, yeah? Yeah, well, it's no problem. Stick greenhouses on it. They're not then taking the substance out of the ground, are they? You concrete over it, stick greenhouses on it, grow in the greenhouses. Simple as.
Mate,
Greenhouses you can grow all year round.
dude, I mean, look at it, right? With the way that fucking hydroponics has fucking come on,
Yeah.
with growing fucking all the fruit, vegetables, fucking all that type of shit, right? If your land isn't arable, right? If it's ungrowable, fucking concrete over it, build a fucking greenhouse and grow it hydroponically. There you go. You know what I mean? You don't actually need the soil. You,
But
you
there's-
can still make it work.
If you want flavour.
Just saying.
Yeah, but if we sow the seed, nature grows the seed.
Shut up.
You just grow a bunch of weeds, you.
But to turn around, I mean, Eric was saying there's going to be a food shortage soon. There's going to be a food shortage soon, really. I can assure you there's plenty of food. Matter of fact, I can guarantee it. Just take a look at all these ports, including the so-called rail ports. These rail ports and ports, they've got container after container of food stored there. Because companies at this moment in time haven't got the space to store it because it's overflowing.
Hey, we need you to buy more toilet paper. Free some space up in those storage things.
Oh, don't start the great toilet roll fucking heists again. Fuck me.
Well, the thing is,
Hey.
we're rolling in this country, you know what I mean? We don't import toilet roll.
The world's going to shit. Grab the bog roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toilet paper, you just finger
Survival
off.
tip. Yeah, that is the first survival tip, bog roll.
Yeah,
Good for
yeah, you can
food,
eat it.
clothes, bedding, pillows. Oh, you can use them for anything. Apart from when the wolves come and blow your house down.
Sit time delivery.
Yeah,
No, it's-
your next delivery from Doritos and things like that will be with toilet roll.
You know, stand in the shower and clean your ass.
Yeah.
Who's
Buy
winning
this
the
bog
French
roll
battle?
and get this free
All
car.
the information there.
Do we know who's winning the French battle?
Well, you know, you put a bit of shower gel on your finger and you get to work.
Probably not Liverpool.
Oh, nasty.
Hey, it's always the foreigners that lower the tone.
I wasn't talking about washing my ass in the shower.
That's called B-Day. Have B-Days for that.
Lockdown 10 recipe. Bog roll with mayonnaise and Jaffa cakes.
Hey, it could work.
Yeah, I've got an idea. Bog roll and curry, so on way out it can wipe itself on way out.
Oh, oh dear.
Good God.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, I'm glad they ate early.
Yeah, don't give them that idea. They'll start diluting the food.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be
yeah.
a new craze.
I mean, don't forget the equal green is, these vegetarians, they
Hey,
don't want you
Ladies and
vegan.
gentlemen, out there, we want you to take part in the Bog Roll Culinary Challenge.
Yeah.
As many recipes with bog roll. We want them seen, cooked, blah, blah, blah.
You've seen fucking kettle cooking. Now you got bog roll cooking.
Yeah.
In cooking, we need bog roll wrapped in us.
Yeah. I recommend you use the bog roll instead of sheets of lasagna. Just a clue for one recipe there, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we can't do this. No, people out there, no, don't do it. I'll have to put a disclaimer out. This is not serious. You don't eat bog roll. No, you never know, man. There really are some fucking people out there. You know what I mean?
I remember Labradors.
Just a heads up.
Labradors legging it into your bog and then legging it off in the bog roll. Seen her on the telly.
Just a heads up. Shares and Andrex are going up.
Ah!
Oh, no, should have bought some of that shit.
Have we got any sponsors this week?
Yes, Co-op toilet paper.
No, no, we haven't.
No.
Not a
Oh,
one.
that's
Not a fucking one.
Fuck it.
Oh,
I was really holding out for fucking Mercedes, man. I was looking for Mercedes to start sponsoring the channel. but-
Ah, well, we're doing our Ukrainian appeal, aren't we? Hey,
Oh,
hey.
Things could be worse, but think of that poor sod.
Ukrainian appeal. Oh, it's just the appeal where we tell everybody that we, send money in, and what we'll do is we'll send it on to a Ukrainian appeal charity, but only we're going to send 10%.
That's the one.
But we aim at
10%? How come we're sending that much?
I was going to
Oh.
say,
It's the minimum
give your
amount.
money away.
Fucking hell, Free State, where are you, Rishi?
Well,
Hey?
according to Cowdery,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
minimum amount that you can get away with saying that you're still a charity.
Is it? Oh, well, that's what it is then, isn't it?
So we can still say it's a charity appeal, right? As long as we do give at least 10% to a charity. Okay?
That and it gives
Oh,
you a
that's-
nice cushy job where you do hardly fuck all and get a lot of money for it.
Right. But now the key part about this is you don't tell anybody that we're only going to give away 10% of what they're going to give us. We're going to hide that from everybody, so that doesn't go out on the live stream that we're doing now.
Well, we keep quiet then, don't we?
And then we can keep phoning them up saying, can you give a little bit more?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
don't
like
tell
Tommy.
Gammon, for fuck's sake.
So
That poor sod.
the last bit of the live stream that you haven't fucking really took any interest in, right? Just wipe that from your memories, because now comes the advert for the Ukrainian appeal.
Hey,
Yeah.
pay money.
If you'd like to donate and
Yeah,
help the
baby.
virtue signalling out there, you know what I mean, by all means use my PayPal link in the description to donate, and we will pass some of it on to some.
Hang on. I'll just rename myself Ukraine, so I'll get the
Don't worry,
10%.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm only on 1 million a year.
Well, if you go to Tesco's and you pay by card, they always ask you to make up to the pound to pay the Ukraine. And today it suggested 6p. Like, what's the fucking point of that? 6p.
Every penny counts for these fuckers.
I said no. You can fuck yourself, but
Fuck you, I'm keeping the 6p.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't forget what they said.
To be fair,
Made
the
it
pennies
before.
look after you.
Yeah, but hang on, to be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah,
right?
good.
You couldn't even buy a fucking carrier bag for 6p.
No,
No,
they
you couldn't.
aren't
I mean, what the fuck happened there?
they? Here, that's it. What happened to all this money for these carrier bags? Because it was supposed to be going to charity and never did. I've never heard anybody paying this money to charity.
That 10p? What do you mean? That 5 pence? Do you mean a penny?
It's just a way for them to get more money, man. That's all it is. I don't know if it's government getting the money or if it's a supermarket. Probably both.
Well, it's probably supermarket.
Someone's
Yeah,
greasy.
and then the government gets their money via tax.
Someone's greasy.
It's
Just
supposed to,
corrupting everywhere, isn't it?
they're supposed to state where how much they've had from carrier bags and who they're donating it. You show me anybody at any of these supermarkets that are doing it? Then nobody's mentioning it. It's all like, oh, these morons have forgot, so we can just keep taking 10p.
Yeah, I don't get a bag. I just walk out carrying everything.
I don't
Even
know.
if I'm tripping over with it.
But did anybody just see that little clip of the fucking rat getting the money out of the purse?
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
that.
Fucking, I want one of them,
Look at
man.
my house.
Yeah, one of them.
Fucking, that'd be quality. Just send it off on the mooch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A rat carrier.
yeah. If you've got a jackdaw, it works even better because they're easy to train, apparently.
Huh?
You teach them to nick money off yourself, and then you'll let them fly out and fly into people's houses and shit. Saw the film. I don't know if it is a film, but you know what I mean.
Was it the birds?
Yeah.
Sure,
I
the
just
rat's a
don't
UK
wanna
MP.
Think that. I just don't want everyone to think I'm a fucking living criminal. Teaching jackdaws to go and steal people's money.
So now we know
Right,
fucking Trump's side hustle.
Allegedly.
When are we going to
How's
start
that
on the
parrot?
training for dolphins?
Still only got 3 hairs. Well, feathers. Actually, it's hairs now.
Didn't you read the message? They buggered off and said, so long and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, fucking hell. I thought we was going to get to glue the fucking lasers on the console.
No, those
Nah.
are sharks. We put the lasers on the sharks.
Yeah,
shark-
no, dude,
fucking
we had a
laser
vote. Fucking people in the chat and everywhere else decided that dolphins would be better because dolphins can kill sharks for a start. Right, yeah,
they've
but they
got
don't really eat
lasers.
people. Sharks do, but you know, which way?
Sharks can have lasers.
Yeah. Then you can call them
Yeah, but they're
fucking
nasty
sharks with
enough. They
lasers.
are them. We need
And-
dolphins to go kill them when they get nasty.
So we're going to use dolphins as the enforcers to the sharks.
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to
Yeah.
recruit them? Are you going to send for them for an interview?
No, we should
Well,
grab the
Yeah,
bull shark.
in the Daily
The bull
Echo.
sharks are king.
Well, we're all right.
Under the sea.
We use
We've
like,
got full house of loads. Full of sharks in there. We'll send them in.
Oh, that's one. Yeah, that's one bird cage full of shit.
House of Lords.
Yeah.
Need to wipe that floor of the shit that's
The Lord of
all
what?
over it.
Aristocrats.
That's the thing. I mean, before when you
Criminal.
heard like titles of lords and fucking, you know what I mean, you was always like,
Yeah.
how to do, you know what I mean? Now I just can't help think of fucking degenerates.
Born into money and estates. Fuck.
What is it? 325 quid a day? Just for turning up and falling
Yeah.
asleep.
And they get free
And
lunch.
pensioners get, what is it, £190 a week? Wow, that's you know.
Are they still allowed to smoke in there as well?
They?
No, I think that they're not allowed to smoke in House of Lords, are they? But they're allowed to smoke in bars, aren't they?
I thought so.
I know there's a famous YouTuber bought a title, a lord, James Goddard.
Oh,
Is he a lord or a laird?
I don't.
Singing.
what's the point?
Oh, you know.
James Goddard that was pro-Israel, pro-Tommy that ended up in PA.
Well, go along with Jimmy.
But like, yeah, what is point on it? I mean, why would you do it?
No.
It's going to gain you any.
I mean, all you've actually done is put more money into somebody else's pocket, and all you get is to call yourself a lord. Right? I'll tell you what, I'll save all that bollocks. I'll change my name on here to Lord Free State. Job done. I'm fucking saving myself a fucking few bob. It means I'm pretty much the fucking same deal, any, you know what I mean?
Can I use a pronoun God? I now identify as God.
Right,
You can't question me.
fill the boots.
I know what's right.
It's the thing. If you're God, then you can tell people what to do.
Exactly.
Oh, it's getting better. Right, we've got
Sure, it's
dolphins
got its
with
pluses.
knives. Right, then we've got dolphins with knives, sharks to mop up. Then we've got laser dolphins and kamikaze seagulls to sort out the illegal crossings.
Those seagulls are bastards.
Right.
Should see them go for your chips like fucking
I'd like to
pterodactyls.
do, yeah.
Hey, Joe.
What we need to do is all turn up with a bag of chips and get to these migrants, and the seagulls will do the rest.
You like a battle of the Blitz?
Pop.
See, we missed out. Actually, I fucking missed the seagulls, man. Good call.
Yeah, so did we. We
Yeah.
had pellet guns, we had crossbows, we missed those
Got
goddamn
trebuchets, fucking submarines,
We'll
Oh,
try
yeah.
next time. Right.
Did you see
seagulls.
the fucking
We'll have the
tree?
we'll have the cunts this
Oh,
time.
God.
Yeah, we'll have them. We got a scope on it. We'll find the cunt.
See, and that's how post-its was invented. That just like that, you know what I mean. Everybody else is thinking of all
No,
the fucking,
that's just
you know,
vermin.
shit like that. And just have something simple. Seagulls. Can we have seagulls that have fucking little cages underneath them that drop like fucking little, I don't know, hand grenades or fucking mortar bombs or something?
Can we take
Oh, the
bats?
bats. Yeah,
Oh,
the
doing
bats with the fire things. Yeah, so they let the bats out in Japan and they'd settle under the roofs and they drop these incendiaries into the roofs, and because they were all paper and wood, they into firestorm. But yeah, it never happened.
You guys have got to roll with the times. Teaching birds to do things are out. Drones are in.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Use the seagulls as spotters.
My drone, my
Get up at like
fucking,
3:03 in the
my
morning.
bird would have yours fucking drone. They catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon.
During the war, pigeons were used to guide what? Missiles.
Yeah, missiles. Well, it was given a job because they peck at certain points. And if they got a ship, they used to have the corn at that. So it'd always go into the middle and it'd get the feed of corn and it'd just keep pecking at the fucking ship. And it'd guide it in, but I don't think that worked either.
Oh,
Pickle Jim.
God,
Oh,
I
no,
know
I don't.
shit.
Named as pigeon murderer.
Oh, shit.
oh, instead of funny stuff, do we have some cheap stuff? Fucking the thing that he wanted us to play out.
Speckled pigeon murderer.
Oh,
Mute the
Jim.
audio, Stu.
I just had a daft idea.
Look at this.
About the pigeons. You put one in the front of the missile and it guides itself home.
Yeah. It's a homing pigeon. Don't use that fucker. Please don't use that one. He's a lazy cunt. He cheats. He comes back
Put the
halfway.
messages on these pigeons and you put the bombs on these ones. My God. They're different colors for a reason.
Eh? Lost in translation. Sent to you by MI5.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
This is the Mask Idiot video.
Yeah. I thought, you know, we was on about animals and everything. I just thought to show some sheep.
Bah.
I mean, to the extent, man. Seriously?
Happy birthday is up ahead.
When one mask is not enough.
Barcoded.
Bar coded. Oh, fucking grody.
Hey, there's Plan B.
Fuck.
He's got a cat in the bag.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that's quality.
Man, not half as quality as that Picasso. We masks on his air vents in his car.
Revolver.
Seriously, man. He had masks on his air vents.
A good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. They really don't. It just goes to show what these people will be led to do. Not one person in here ever did anything like that. Not one.
Oh, that's the.
You know, I never wore a mask. I went out every single day and I never got COVID. Does that tell you?
No. Never ever. Never.
How's the syphilis?
Because how would you know unless you took a test?
Oh.
And
Hey,
if you took a test,
the
how would you
only-
know? Because it
it's the
tested
only
positive
test.
for loads of shit.
It's the only test most of them ever pass.
Well,
So,
I was hearing of stories about kids that were like getting COVID 5, 6, 7 times. And it turned out they were using lemon juice to dodge the test.
Yeah, they
And
weren't
fail.
stupid. Yeah, well, that's the sort of stuff we'd have been up to. What works on it? All right.
They're just like
Another
lemonade.
week off. Another week off. Timmy's had it 8 times this summer. We haven't even got to the holidays yet.
Yeah, but he don't get it during holidays.
Fucking bet he didn't.
Old Faithful with lemon. Keep it on top of my pencil like I support Gonk.
What's a drink or food that you eat to feel a driving on under the influence thing?
Whiskey.
Breathalyzer. No. It's
What's
something
that?
it's something non-alcoholic, and you eat it, and if you take a breathalyzer test, you fail the test.
Where do people
Well, you
failing a
fail
drug
a
test
test.
for eating poppy seeds?
Yeah, they need the other way around, don't they? That you'll pass it like parsley
Yeah,
does.
V1
garlic.
poppy seeds.
poppy seeds.
Yeah, it's from the poppy. That's opium. Well, if you eat
Well-
poppy seeds, or if you smoke opium, it's the same result. I.e., you fail.
Well, hang on. Sometimes when I buy a bread from like Sainsbury's or something, it's got poppy seeds on it.
Yeah, there was this guy over in, I think it was America. He did the experiment, didn't he? He ate a load of bagels and did a heroin test or heroin or opiate test, and failed, and blah blah blah. And then went down to the lab, and he did a whole documentary about it.
Fucking random.
Yeah, with poppy seeds.
Explain that one away in the course.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, you know someone that had to do that recently.
Yeah, but you could prove your point. Just do a test and show.
Yeah, but you can't prove that that was the way you was pissed on at the time.
But here's the thing. They've got to prove it was. If you can prove that by doing that it's either a false positive, then they've got to prove it otherwise, haven't they? You've proved the point that it can be through, and you're saying it's through that. You've put your defence. They've got to break your defence down and prove that that it's not that.
So luckily, Lee weren't trying to get past Man United's defence fucking this year. They're doing well through it.
Yeah, I heard they've been shite.
Oh,
That was
no,
good.
we don't do football.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ball's
we
wrong
don't.
shape.
No. Fucking football there on about and plate. No fun. What do you reckon about women's football?
I
Well,
think Champ really likes women's football, especially if it's a woman commentator. The Melody's playing.
Even better if you're on Formula One.
Fuck off, you bunch of bastards.
Something like that.
Delightful they are. Not going any further. Yeah, we haven't got another hour. It'll become a monologue.
Oh. So, have we said everything we needed to say about the fucking taxation, government, and being fucked?
Oh,
There's
God.
probably more. There's
Yeah.
always more.
Can't go any further.
Repeatedly.
Channels and stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Freedom of speech don't exist anymore.
No.
Well,
Fucking
limited
crock of
free speech
shit.
is not free speech.
No. You can only say, can't say what you think.
You have to say things, or else shit'll hit the fan. Things have to be said so people take a warning. If people don't get the warning, then worst case scenario.
I mean, there's some people that still live in a fucking bubble. A complete bubble. And no matter what you say or what they see even, they'll just, you know what I mean? I don't even know how they do it. It just glazes straight over their little bubble. It's only until their bubble pops that they're going to start fucking checking notes.
Debate and complaint can only remedy a solution.
Oh, there is a solution. Oh, fucking hell. That sounds a bit too fucking right-wing.
Which
hang on,
solution?
hang
The
on.
last one.
Hang on.
Like
How
the
do
final
you
one.
remedy a solution?
Because through debate, people listen and come up with a compromise.
No, the compromise is what we need to do is get our rich people to tune in, donate us some money, and start his own party and beat them at their own game.
Yeah, we need it desperately. We need a one-party system for the British, and that's it.
Yeah.
To get rid of all this corruption, all these stupid laws. Stop fucking us. Stop having the shirts from our backs.
Yeah, media smears.
And more importantly,
Please.
if Mercedes is watching, yeah, alright, I will take you on as a sponsor, but only for the fucking AMG C63. Can't fucking complete that part of it. Sorry, mate, you'll have to.
A
do something else.
one-party
What about the
system.
AMG McLaren thing?
No, man,
A one-party system. How does?
No, I mean a one party to go against this uni-party
Oh,
system.
right. Okay, right. So as opposed to the normal two,
Yeah,
a third option. Oh, right.
yeah, exactly. For the British people.
Oh, look at that.
To look after British people for once. Not rob them blindly at every fucking corner.
What about looking after the English? Because Scots are looked after with that Scottish Nazi, Irish are, Welsh are, English aren't.
Well,
the
you
fu-
look.
Hang on, I don't know if the Irish are. I don't know if the Welsh really are. They're not looked after at all. They're all being treated like cunts. All of
Yeah.
them.
They've all been impregnated like the bitch.
Scotland's
Yeah.
got. Yeah, they can be nationalistic, and nobody's going to point the finger at them. And and they can wish ill upon the English, and nobody's going to raise an eyebrow. But look at their economy, and look at the state of the deaths and the health service and the housing. It's a catastrophe up there.
Everything.
You talking about Scotland?
Relative notes.
Oof.
Well,
Andrew Taylor said, have a look on the net and search. Have a look on the
Everybody,
net
yeah.
and search to see if there's any laws which require you to pay tax. I suggest you have a hard time finding one.
Well, actually, there is some guy out there that doesn't pay tax because he went through the legal system and proved that he doesn't have to pay it. I can't remember who was on about it, but it was in some YouTube video. I think
It's not Dr. Sybil, the guy that charged $40 for people to pretend they're sovereign citizens or something in America.
I don't know.
Oh, but, I mean,
Here they're called free men on the land. They
yeah,
pretend they don't come under UK law because of reasons.
yeah, but he never
Free
pans out too
grazers.
well for them.
I'm under God's law.
But
Free grazers.
how
You
do
don't
you
believe in
how do you
God?
not pay tax?
I am God.
Yeah, you can't get away with not paying tax.
Yeah, everything's taxed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If
try and
you-
buy something without VAT. You have to pay VAT as part of buying
no,
something.
it's just broke. Oh,
Unless
That's
you're
not-
foreign tourists at certain places.
Well, they
Can I
claim
start
that VAT.
charging the Forestry Commission because I breathe out CO2?
No, they'll start charging you.
Yeah,
You're part of the problem. You breathe out CO2.
yeah. You're
It's
going to be
making
getting
it- it's
taxed
helping their
more in a
trees.
minute.
Hey,
No,
they're
it's
trying to
just
get rid of
breathing.
carbon.
Dude, do
Oh,
we
yeah,
stop
yeah.
giving the fuckers
Carbon emitter.
ideas? They're going to start charging us to breathe next. Carbon tax
Carbon
on your
ball.
breath. Fucking hell.
yeah.
You can't.
Well, they fucking tax water. I never thought that'd happen, and now that happened, they'll probably be after the air next. If you breathe more than fucking 10 times a fucking minute, you're fucked.
Fucking bound to be one. I mean, we're just getting screwed over, and no matter what party you put in, it's the civil servants that are running the fucking country anyway. You know what I mean? Fucking.
And that's the thing. I didn't vote for these civil servants. It's about time.
No, nobody has.
It's about time we got rid of them. Because what do we need them for?
Didn't you guys watch Yes Minister or Yes Prime Minister?
Yes, because
Yeah.
then
What's their
so what
corruption?
would happen if we had a devolved government, Humphrey, you see? Well, they'd have more control over their local amenities and they'd... No. You see, just take Swindon for an example. They've applied for a housing estate. And what if they should just grant it? Well, then it would save the taxpayer a lot. No. It would mean that they could make a mistake and there are no checks and balances. And so what would that result in? It would result in disaster. So what do we need? We need the civil service so that we can have hours of fruitful labour. Yeah, and then a quango, and then a committee. And all of that, of course, will make everything better. It's just
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Oh my God, and Lemon guessed that Flux has seen it.
On
No.
behalf of the committee.
No, I haven't.
But yeah, you think about it, civil servants, what are they there for? They're supposed to be there to do as they're told, but it seems like they're running the show.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Right, I think it's
All
about,
in there.
about time we had an auditor
Finds
and let's find out what they actually
We need to
do.
audit a lot of them. We do.
Yeah, audit.
A
Audit.
lot of them.
Yeah, who's in
An
charge
audit's
of the
what we need.
audit?
We will be.
Exactly.
We'll
YouTube
put our
channel,
names
subscribe to
forward
it,
and
or
we
the
will
audit.
audit them.
Yeah, give them a right good fucking auditing.
Yeah. God, children.
Oh,
God, children.
they've come to the
Okay,
crux of the matter.
I think on that, jury notes.
So,
Sorry night.
Boy, leave that radio station out of it.
oh dear.
Sorry. I inadvertently.
Right, peeps.
In
No.
case anybody hears it.
Oh, shall we finish the evening with Flux's B song?
No,
Hey, no.
no, most
Okay.
definitely not.
Come on.
No, definitely
I
not.
love
Everybody say ta-ra.
So love it.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Catch
bye-bye.
you next week. Have fun, peeps, in the chat. Take it easy. Try and fucking sustain a mental fucking health of happiness whilst dealing with all the bullshit and bollocks that's coming your fucking way.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you in a bit. Catch you next week.
I'll go.
Was it-